Good morning, friends. This is Sumit Khurana, Shivaji Rao Kadam Institute of Technology and Management. Today, I'm going to talk about foreign exchange market, the biggest market of the world, having the maximum turnover, and is a virtual market. International financial transactions involve an exchange of one currency for another. This exchange takes place in foreign exchange market. All the countries across the world are involved into global trade, and that global trade requires currency to be paid or received. This currency to be paid or received is done through foreign exchange market. That's why we have written over here international financial transactions. Apart from trade, nationals of one country prefer to hold financial assets in foreign currency, maybe because domestic currency is subjected to be less attractive. So if I want to invest in some other nation, I can invest in other nation, but I need to convert my currency into foreign currency. Again, that conversion takes place in foreign exchange market. The demand and supply in the foreign exchange market plays an important role in establishing the rates of different currencies in terms of local currency. Whatever be the rate of foreign currency is, that is reflecting the demand and the supply side of the foreign currency. Exchange dealers involved into currency trade are called as campsites. Generally, banks are the major dealers for foreign exchange market. Only the reliable operations are required in foreign exchange market as it is the market of international payment system. So people will trust you across the globe. They have not seen you. They will trust you only when you are reliable. If you talk about foreign exchange market, the foreign exchange market is actually having different types of instruments whereby we can trade foreign currency. You can trade foreign currency in spot market, you can trade foreign currency in forward market, future market, options and swap. These are derivative markets. So we can use the derivative instruments for trading foreign exchange, and they are hence becoming the part of foreign exchange market. Friends, if we talk about foreign exchange market, whenever I need to buy or sell the currency, I go to a bank or a dealer. That dealer may quote me three types of rates. If the dealer is willing to exchange the currency immediately, I will call it as cash transaction. That is a cash market. If a dealer tells me, friend, come tomorrow, I'll give you the rate, this is the rate, and if you come tomorrow, I'll give you the delivery. That is tomorrow, and tomorrow we get Tom. That is Tom rate. After Tom rate, if a dealer tells you come after 2 days, that would be spot rate. Generally, if you look upon, spot rate is the rate of immediate payment and delivery. But to be more precise, first we have cash rate for today, tomorrow rate is Tom rate, and after that we have spot rate, and after spot all the rates would be forward rates. If you look upon to the foreign exchange market, the foreign exchange market is highly popular. Why it is highly popular? Because it is a 24-hour market. It is a 24-hour market means if you wake up at 2 o'clock in the night, you'll see the trade being taking place across the world. Why? Because in India, if it is 12 a.m., you will find that in some other part of the world it is 12 p.m. Some other part of the world it is 3 p.m. Some other part of the world it is 11 a.m. So every time some or the other part of the world there is working hours and some other part of the world is sleeping. So we can say market is 24-hour market. The most active market is in UK, then comes USA, Japan, Singapore, Switzerland, Hong Kong, Germany, France, Australia. If you look upon all other markets, they are just reflecting 15% of the global trade. and remaining all is in foreign exchange market. As I've told you, across the world, the bank plays a major role. And the major banks dealing in the foreign exchange includes Citibank, Morgan, Barclays, Midland, etc. The international trade contributes a very small percentage of turnover in the foreign exchange market. So trade is very less. But capital movement, which is held by the bank, is the major reason for foreign exchange dealing. Means one bank is putting its currency in some other foreign currency in foreign bank. Foreign bank is keeping its currency in Indian bank. That type of movement is very huge. Overall, approximate daily trade in foreign exchange market is $2 trillion. That's a huge. Introduction of euro being a common currency of European nations are responsible for reducing the profits of bank due to exchange transactions. So if you people, all the currencies become one across the country, this is a big question. What will happen if in the global world, across the world, we have single currency? It's a point to be discussed. But after euro nations came up with a single currency euro, you find, friends, that all the European nations using the same currency, around 19 countries are involved. So banks' profitability went down due to the lack of exchange transactions among their country. As I've told you, it is 24-hour market. Foreign exchange market is 24-hour markets, and rates are quoted round the clock. Quotes start in dealing rooms of Australia, where the sun rises the first, or Japan, then passes down to Hong Kong, then comes on to Singapore, Bahrain, Frankfurt, Zurich, Paris, London, which is one of the biggest market across the world, New York, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and again the day starts in Australia or Japan. That's why we call it as 24-hour market. People across the globe keeps on trading in foreign exchange market. The major currencies which are traded in the foreign exchange market involves US dollar, Deutschmark, yen, pounds, and franc. Then we have Canadian dollars as well. Foreign exchange, it's not only the currency. It can include all that are denominated and payable in foreign currency. Example, foreign currency itself, then comes drafts, bills, letter of credit, TC transfer certificate, etc. All these are TC is not transfer certificate. Being an academician, I call it as a transfer certificate. It is traveler's check. So all these currencies, all these instruments are called as forex. The major participants in foreign currencies include brokers. They are intermediaries acting on commission between dealers. Then comes dealers. They are exchange banks. In India, SBI and its subsidiaries, all the national banks, etc., buy and sell on their own account. Bankers Bank, that is RBI, also may come in and quote fine rates and restrict and develop the foreign exchange market. RBI is not only for restriction of the foreign exchange market, but RBI is also for development of the foreign exchange market. Generally, RBI doesn't intervene, but in case if the rates are not controllable, the RBI comes in between. RBI can sell currencies only in spot. This is very important. The trading in the foreign exchange market is three-tier. Three-tier means who all are coming in for trade. So number one, banks and customers, then local banks and RBI, then domestic bank and banks abroad. So banks and the customers, that is first part. The banks and RBI, they also trade. And then the local bank, that is the domestic bank, and banks abroad also trade. Now, if you look upon to FDI, contracts in foreign exchange market are legally abided by FDI. FDI full form is Foreign Exchange Dealer Associates of India. Foreign exchange market is OTC market. OTC means over the counter market. Dealing among bank is the wholesale market category, and dealing among bank and customer is the retail market category. Just like any other market, foreign exchange market also is categorized into two types: the retail market and the wholesale market. If two banks are trading among themselves, we consider it as a wholesale. The bulk would be traded. And if a bank and a company or an individual is coming in between, we can say it is a retail market category. Of course, as all the markets across the world has to transact through the foreign exchange market. The foreign exchange market is linked. And that linking, as I've told you, foreign exchange market is a virtual market. That linking is through technology. The technology plays a very important role in foreign exchange market, and the network which connects all the banks together, one of the network is SWIFT, that is used for communicating and steel transactions at electronic clearing house, and that clearing house is chips. These are two important terms which we are going to use now: SWIFT and chips. SWIFT is a network and chip is a clearing house which is situated at New York. SWIFT, if we talk about, friends, SWIFT full form is Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication. This is a cooperative society which is established in Brussels, Belgium. The operating centers are at Brussels, Amsterdam, Culpeper, and Virginia. More than 25,000 banks and financial institutions are participants of this society. Member countries are connected through regional processes, just as in India, it is in Mumbai. Banks are connected through regional processors through national network. The advantage of the SWIFT members is, number one, SWIFT is highly reliable, it is accurate, immediate reply takes place, access to huge number of bank is there in SWIFT, and the standard format is across the world, and it is above all automated. So no issues in SWIFT. And when we talk about clearinghouse, clearinghouse interbank payment system, that is the full form of CHIPS. Again, I repeat, clearinghouse interbank payment system. It is an electronic payment system. The owner of this electronic payment system are 12 commercial banks which constitute New York Clearing House Association as well. Forex and euro transactions are settled via chips. Settlement takes place every day among interbank in New York without physical exchange of checks or funds for each transactions through chips. So that is what a major overview of foreign exchange market. I hope you would having the basic idea of what foreign exchange market is, the world's biggest virtual market. Thank you so much.